Hi, my name is Mike and I specialize in helping families buy, sell, and invest in real estate. If this is your first time here, make sure to like and follow me so you don't miss any of my real estate insights. Now, in this video series so far, I've covered buying needs and wants. We've talked about how much you can afford as well as how to evaluate homes. And today, I have a tip for you on negotiating, which is my favorite part of the process. The one single element that will determine how well you negotiate your offer is, well, it's how motivated is the seller and how motivated are you. If the home has been on the market for over a year, for example, perhaps it's because the seller hasn't been motivated enough to sell. And on the other hand, if you've been looking for 4 months, if your kids are late for starting school this year because you haven't found the right property yet, and you now have found the right home, you may be very motivated to buy. And regardless of that, though, you should at least consider this. You need to move heaven and earth to avoid emotional attachment to the home that you're considering. If you're all giddy about the home, if you can't hold back your emotions when you're around the property, then you're going to get clobbered when negotiating the purchase. And this is just one reason why you need someone like me representing you during any transaction. Now, let's say that you do have a realtor representing you and you're ready to write an offer. You went and looked at some properties and there's a home that you like and you're about to write an offer on it. What's the single best piece of information you can have? It's the comparable sales and market data for the entire market as well as the specific street or area that you're looking into. Now, you need to ask your realtor to send you the information for you to use, and here's what you need to do. You want to take a look at 4 important market signs. And those 4 key signs that I'm going to talk about today are the actives, as well as, solds to listing price. And then we're going to talk about visiting other homes and days on the market. So let's get started and go over the first one. Take a look at the currently active listings in the area. And you need to consider, was the home you're considering priced within reason to other homes? If so, you're at a reasonable starting point. The second thing is you need to take a look at what the average selling price is compared to the listing price. Now, you may notice that most homes are selling for about 3 to 4% less than what their original offer price is. And if that's the case, the original offer were less than this amount. Now, take this into consideration when making your offer and leave some room for negotiating. The third one is you need to make sure to visit several of the other listings in the area. How does your home compare to the other homes? Is the home you're considering in similar shape? Is it better located? Is it bigger, for example, smaller, better style, better landscaping? There's a list of different things that you can look at to take into consideration. And these are factors that will help you determine how much you should pay for your home versus how much others have paid for similar homes in the community. And the last thing is you need to take a look at the average market times for homes in the area. If they're long, and if we're looking at market by market basis, the market may be soft and you might have more negotiating room with your offer. Now, if you're ready to move forward with buying and you'd like someone with strong negotiating skills by your side, make sure to head over to planwithmike.ca. Let's have a chat where I'll share with you my numbers and a couple of case studies. That's planwithmike.ca, and I look forward to talk to you soon.